Welcome, Leo, to your mid-month reading for August. Hope you guys are doing great out there. Welcome back, all subscribers. Anyone new to my channel, welcome, welcome. And happy birthday, Leo. Hope you guys have a wonderful birthday. Okay, if you guys like this, please like and subscribe. Okay, getting straight in here, see what your energy is saying about you during this mid-month time. Okay, the energy I'm looking for is what you were thinking and feeling. Leo, Leo, Leo. And we have the Death card in reverse. Okay. Getting straight to the Oracle cards to clarify on the Death card. This Oracle card won't only clarify on the Death card in reverse, it'll also clarify on the entire reading. It's got a big job. Why is the Death card in reverse? And what is the meaning of the whole reading? Ooh, standing your ground. This card is the same as the Seven of Wands, which is standing your ground. As it says. And, you know, making sure that you're staying within the area that you want to stay in, and you're kind of like saying, I'm not moving, look at me, don't even try. Especially over here with the Death card in reverse, it's like you have this rigid kind of feeling, back to basics, which really goes great with this standing your ground, because you're kind of like, feel like you're kind of in resistance mode, and you're like, nope, I'm standing this ground, I'm not moving, and you can't make me. Okay, so I'm getting straight into the present energy, the near past energy, and the near future energy. Clarify on what's going on in the situation. Present for Leo, please. Yep, that's the first one. Heart chakra. Okay. Anything else for present? Foundations and achievements. Manifesting with the Four of Wands. It's like the Magician with the Four of Wands. So it's getting this passionate law and attraction going. Manifesting for the things that you want on a rooted foundation within your roots. And in your past, you have rejoice and celebration is upside down, not feeling happy within a firm foundation. Now, there we go. So it looks like whatever's going on, your home life is not happy, your rooted area. And that's what it really feels like. You're standing your ground in this area. In the near future, you have fertility, and the power is upside down, which is the Strength card, and we have the Empress over here. So got a lot of 3s and 4s going on in here, and then all of a sudden going straight to 8. So the 4s are really getting straight into that heart, into that firm foundation and rooted area for yourself. And then the 3 over here is just really making sure that you're prosperous and feeling that happiness, which you didn't have over here, which you will feel over there in the near future. So very nice. Let's see exactly what's going on in the near past over here, guys, so we can figure out how you took this rigid step back. What made you go backwards to say, hey, you know what? Kind of standing in a corner over here and don't pass me. It's almost like you drew a line in the ground and you're like, don't pass this line. You're in complete 100% challenge mode. Dress and celebration is upside down with the King of Pentacles. Could be dealing with that's Taurus card there, or a Capricorn or a Virgo going straight Earth energy. And not feeling happy in either with this person or not feeling prosperous within your prosperities. You're saying, I'm not feeling very prosperous at this time. Maybe this person that you are dealing with has more prosperities than yourself, and you're like, okay, you know, You're working hard. You know, you're doing what you're supposed to be doing, but I'm not feeling happy. Why? So I really do feel like whoever this person is, they're working really hard, but you're unhappy. Not taking action. King of Pentacles not taking action. They might have a little imbalance, or they might be a little disorderly. Maybe even a little fear within themselves. Knight of Swords, this person has a sharp tongue. I feel like they're imbalanced. They're not taking action. They're definitely not moving. They're sharp tongued. They might even be a little sarcastic. Sarcastic within the communication. It's almost like you're observing their behavior. Okay, guys. This is what I'm feeling. You're not feeling happy because this person doesn't move toward you. It feels like they work a lot. They take action where they need to take action. Otherwise, they're imbalanced when it comes to the relationship itself. The communication that they do have when they do have it with you is kind of sarcastic, maybe even a little snide and crude, a little sharp tongue. Otherwise, they're not moving towards you at all. You have the money basis. They have the money basis. I see that with the King of Pentacles. You guys are doing great there on the prosperities, but this person is not making you happy. With the Ace of Cups over here, it's like the relationship has come to almost an end. It's just it's bad news with this relationship. Some of you might even be recovering from sickness, or you are sick. Some kind of sickness also has to do with this. For some of you, not everybody, of course, but when I say sickness, I mean big sickness, like surgeries, stuff like that. And, you know, like, I don't know, I'm hearing like diabetes type thing like that. That type of sickness. And it's like kind of like you're kind of taking control and trying to keep your own health issues, we're going to say, at bay with the Page of Swords over here. But it's like this person kind of ignores you. The only time that they do kind of watch you is they are watching you with your illness. So it's almost like they do pay attention to you when it comes to your health issues, but on a communicative, regular, loving, with the Ace of Cups upside down, loving spirit, it's not there. Does that make sense? That's for some of you. For others of you who don't have this health issue, it's just that this relationship is just bad news. It's almost like we watch each other from a distance. We communicate when we need to communicate. God, and I feel like with the Page here too, maybe you only communicate when it comes to children for some of you as well. When it comes to the kids, we communicate. Otherwise, we stay in our own corners. They don't take any action towards me, and I don't really take any action towards them. The firm foundation. You have a firm foundation. The firm foundation is not upside down, so the homestead itself is within the firm foundations, and that's, you know, and that's because you're determined to keep it going the way it's supposed to be going. I'm telling you, for some of you, it's because you have kids. So you're keeping this firm foundation the way it's supposed to be going. But the relationship itself is not where it's supposed to be. Bills are paid. Everything's good. You know, cars up, running. Everything's going fine. We got the money. We have this. We have that. We just don't have any communication. but we're determined to keep the firm foundation going. That's why I keep saying the page over here is children. Yeah, see the children, the sun. A lot of you have children. That's why you're keeping this firm foundation and determined to keep the firm foundation because of the children. And for some of you, might even just be for pets or just comfort. You know, with the sun, it's just comfort. It's like, this is what I know. This is how it is. And even though we kind of stay in our separate corners, we're just trying to keep the happiness alive, because this is what we're used to doing. But there is a rigid stand back where it's just like, it almost feels like, you know, I'm almost to my completion over here. I'm almost done. I just kind of feel like in the past, you've been just kind of holding tight, keeping self-confidence. Yeah, it's self-confidence and strength with the strength card coming out, trying to just keep everything going without communication. It's like, we don't need to communicate as long as we have our firm foundations. That's what I call living comfortably. Everything's fine because this is the way we're used to doing things. So you get comfortable within a relationship and it seems fine. And even though there's some anger going on, it's like, it's fine as long as the kids are happy, the pets are happy. But over here, your heart chakra is open. Having the realizations and the revelations that, you know, I'm going to take this steps back. This is where the stance back comes. The stance comes back because this is where it was. I'm going into my own corner in the near past. And you're standing your ground saying, yeah, I'm going to be in my own corner, but everything's going to be just fine, even though I'm not happy. And this present energy here of this really stand back, almost lost, like I'm at a loss. I'm about ready to take a loss, a partial loss. It's almost like you're ready to almost go back to the basics. You have the ideas that your heart chakra is the imprints upside down. This is not nurturing you. Your heart needs more. You're really coming to the conclusions that everything I was doing in the past just really isn't suiting me. I was trying to stay happy. Maybe I had this smile on the outside and I'm crying on the inside. You know, I go to work like that every day and I'm done. And it's really showing over here that your heart chakra is saying, no. Like I said, you could be a mother or a father, because I do see children. And you're like, no, I need to find better foundations and achievements. And I have been long attracting for something better. Moving on with the Chariot. Could be dealing with a Cancer. Oh my gosh, you got a lot of Gemini, Aquarius, Libra, or a Taurus, Capricorn, or a Virgo. The biggest ones coming up on the board. Definitely Libra, a lot of Libra energy. And yeah, you know, it's just like you're saying, I am so ready to move on. I'm having the ideas that, how long am I going to stand my ground? How long am I going to hide in this corner? How long am I going to wear this fake smile for public? No, I'm not being noticed by my partner. My partner does not notice me. And I don't even think, Queen of Swords, I don't even think I want to care. Right now, you're like so mad, you're just like to the point where you're exhausted. Queen of Swords, you could even be talking nasty to them back now. As they talk nasty to you, you're like, they don't recognize me. All they do is talk mean to me when they do talk, right? The cold shoulder, I've been giving you the cold shoulder. I've gone quiet. You don't recognize me, so I am now quiet. I have nothing to say. I'm manifesting law and attracting over here. Looking out with the Page of Wands. Law and attracting for sure. Looking out at the horizons. Thinking of better things to do. Feeling on how you're going to move past this. Could be even talking with other people about this. Gossiping. With your friends, having conversations about how you want to get out of this relationship. I just feel like for a lot of you, you don't feel like you can because you're kind of want to keep your family together because you have children. And this is what makes the children happy, even though, you know, the children might even see you unhappy together. But it would be better for them to stay together, because I have child here again with the page again, looking out, mad, frustrated with the Queen of Wands within this relationship with the Hierophant, keeping the faith that you can probably be able to get out of this. When becoming single, Nine of Pentacles, knowing that you could travel away from this and still be good to go on your own. You have the money that you need, you have the job that you need, you have the luxuries you need. You could totally do this. I just feel like you feel kind of entrapped because you don't want to do this because of children or because of the firm foundations that you've already built. Knight of Wands upside down. No passion within the relationship towards this person. I feel like you don't even really have passion within this relationship towards this person. This person doesn't show you any passion either. The ego is too high. Right now in the present, the ego is too high on both sides. You can't come together when your ego is too high. It's almost like you guys run around almost as if you're single, or they run around like they're single, or vice versa, or both, right? Out in the cold, but I feel like you both feel like you're out in the cold. You both reject and neglect each other at this time. You're definitely making them feel like they're out in the cold, especially with all that cold shouldering that you're doing to them. But it doesn't seem like they're even really worried about this right now, Leo. Yeah, Knight of Pentacles, they're not even moving toward you. It's almost like they're not even worried about it. You're not worried about it, but something deep down inside, I do feel a little worried with the Five of Pentacles, because you know you're rejected and you know that they're not going to move toward you. This is why you're just dreaming of getting out. No apologies and no expectations, no offerings, nothing coming your way from this person. If they talk mean to you, they're not going to apologize for it. Their ego's too high. Could be dealing with a very cocky, egomatic person. King of Wands, they just make you mad. I feel like, I don't know why I want to say this word, but I keep hearing they're cocky. I'm cocky. I come at you, I'm snide and I'm cocky. Huh. And you know they're not coming back to you. You know they're not coming to say their apologies. That's why you're standing your ground and taking the challenge. Standing your ground and taking your challenge, I think, is just for your own, like, it's like your own strength over here. It's like you build the strength and the confidence for yourself to stand your ground, because it's like, I'm not going to allow you to talk to me like that. And so it's continuing over here to stand your ground for your own self. Because I don't see any Eight of Swords just yet. I don't see where you're in your head. In fact, the Nine of Swords over there is upside down, having that, you know, it's in reverse. So it's having the, you know, the perception to understand what's going on. So I think you're really standing your ground, because you're saying, you're not going to get me into this anxiety mode. You're not going to get me into this mode. I think all of that mode is kind of already done. That feels like old energy that you went through already, that you've way come past that. I think that, you know, this is something that's been going on for a long time. And I think that energy is just done. It just feels like you had gotten to one point over here, and then you're just like, okay, back to the basics again. But I just feel like, really seriously, in your energy is like, back to the basics more, is just like, I'm done. I really want out of this. That's like the energy I'm feeling, is like, I want out. Prosperity and fertility. Five of Pentacles, fighting over money. In the near future, it's fighting over money. Do you guys have this thing where you fight about money a lot, right? Because that right there is sitting on top of the fertility. It's like you're fighting for the passion. You're fighting for the nurturing, but you're also fighting for that abundance. I feel like it's fighting for money. Yeah, definitely money. Queen of Pentacles coming up. You're fighting for, yeah, that nurturing, money, all the prosperities. It's like, I'm not getting any nurturing, I'm not getting any love. Then every time we turn around, we're fighting about money, money being spent, where did the money go? Yeah, reaping what you sow. It's like, I made all this money, where did it go? Where did the money go? It seems like you guys fight a lot about money a lot. So many pentacles up here. Just in this area right here. I mean, you got 2 pentacles coming up onto 3. Because the fertility wheel is, you know, the Empress. It's also a type of money. It's still Taurian energy, so it's still pentacles, still money. So you got 3 in a row here. Messages coming in. Messages coming in, which then gives insecurities, doubts of money. This is money. Messages coming in are the insecurities and the doubts and worries of money, with the power upside down. Now you don't even have the strength. The strength is upside down because now you have the struggles. You're feeling overwhelmed. You're having a tower moment within this money in the near future. It's money. You're trying to figure out which direction you can go. You have to stand your ground and say, hey, you know what? You spent all that money. You did something with that money. Or unless it was you, Leo, who said, you know, I spent that money because I had to pay this bill. You don't understand. 8 of Pentacles. I've been working hard on this one bill. I've been doing what I'm supposed to be doing. Don't tell me where the money went. Or they spent all the money. Somehow or another, something happens and you have a tower moment. Or did something break and you had to go and spend all this money in the near future? What is the Tower? Because it's a bailout. Now I have to bail out. It's causing weakness, but there's a lot of contradiction going on, and I can feel that contradiction. That's where the fighting's coming in. 6 of Swords. Sitting pretty much on top of the 8 of Pentacles. It's like, fine, that's fine. I'll just go back to work. I'll just work even harder. I'll figure out how to do that. With Fortune, bad cycles in the near future. Just bad cycles. They felt it was the bad cycle. Something broke. Something happened. Something's going to happen where it's going to cause this. Somebody spent too much money. Didn't tell you. There was no message about it until it was too late. Even if something broke, it was like you didn't know about it until it was too late. Like, then they already went out and fixed it. And it caused some heartache. 10 of Cups upside down. It was unsatisfactory, whatever is going to happen. It's unsatisfactory towards your balances, checking and balances. Balancing out your checking and balances. They kind of kept it in a secret over here. Kept it in, I don't know, like, kept it under the blankets, but they did that. It definitely was unsatisfactory towards the family. Almost feels like you've done this before, though. What do I feel like for some of you? You're like, that would be them. They do this. They've done this before. It's going to end one chapter, going straight into a new chapter. With the 8 of Cups, making you definitely want to walk away from this. This is going to be one of them things where it's like, you know, I might just be 100% done now. It feels like it's an energy that's been there before. This isn't the first time they've done something like this. And it's pretty much like, you know what, maybe it's the perfect timing for me to walk away now. Walking from one chapter to a new chapter, because this is going to start a new chapter. And it feels like it's one that you've been standing your ground so long that it almost feels like, you know what, I'm turning my back now. I can't deal with all these cups anymore. It's just one overwhelming thing after another. You know, you're ignoring me anyways, and then you do this, and then I can't believe this happened. And then it almost feels like they kind of went behind your back and did something, or is going to actually, excuse me, because this is near future. And it's really going to be kind of like the straw that broke the camel's back. That's really what it feels like. Let's get some angel cards going on. Yeah, it feels like the straw that broke the camel's back. The angels say take action. Move this over just a little. Take action. There's something better. Okay, so take action. There's something better. Okay, so, and we will get a life journey card over here, or life purpose card, excuse me. Let go, walk away from the situation in order to resolve it. So whatever situation is going on, that feels like this card in the near future. I can almost guarantee that's like, I don't know, man, I see that. It feels like the same, like I just said that. It's almost like I've had enough. That was what broke, the camel's back. And I can't deal with this anymore. And it almost, it just feels like the energy is just like, let it go. Whether you're walking away from it completely or you're just going to let this situation just, and you're just going to say, I'm not dealing with this. Either you're leaving this whole situation the way you've been thinking over here in the present, or you're just going to completely ignore it and say, you know what, it's just going to have to fix itself because there's nothing else I can do about it. Take it how it resonates because it's really all there is. That's really what I'm feeling. It's kind of like I'm taking my dog and I'm flying out of here. You see that? I'm taking my dog and I'm flying out of here. See you later. Okay, so the animal you need to be is, for this month, the pig. Just maintain that self-worth and that self-esteem, just like you have been. Don't let this person say snide remarks and be crude and rude to you. Just make sure that you always remember who you are, what you are. You are strength. You are Leo. You can do this. You are not only this lion, you are also this sun. Do you see the strength within yourself, Leo? You are the strong, probably the strongest one in the whole zodiac. Why? Because you have all that power behind you. The sun is a huge power source. Exert that power. Stand strong. Okay. And for romance cards, let's just get a couple out and see what's going on with you first. And then we'll see what your partner's doing. Release your ex. This time has come to clear your energy. You deserve love. Stay optimistic about your love life. Never give up on love. I'm going straight to your loved one over here. They're looking for a reconciliation. That's what they want. They want a reconciliation with you. Why would they want a reconciliation? Let's ask Spirit why they want a reconciliation. Why does this person want to reconcile with Leo? The children. See, now we have the pets and the children. I've seen it. Because of the children. There feels like there's a codependency within this family that is only codependent towards the children. It's not a codependent of because I need money and you need money or nothing like that. It doesn't feel that way. It's like codependent to keep a family together. For some of you, and not everybody, of course. And they want to give the relationship a chance, and it's just because of that for a lot of you. And then for others of you, they want to give the relationship a chance for finances and career. Okay, so you guys are kind of codependent because you have this firm foundation. Man, I think I said that too. because you already live well, you already are used to each other. So the codependency is more like, look what we built together. It doesn't matter if we get along, we're all comfortable. I'm comfortable in my space, you're comfortable in your space. But the problem is, Leo, is that you're not feeling comfortable anymore. Whatever it was in the past that made you think, you know what, that's just the way life is, it's no big deal. I'm not worried about it. Now you're starting to say it is a big deal. I'm tired of this. So what once just seemed like a normal lifestyle for you for the last maybe year, I'm feeling this is something that's been going on quite a while for some of you, is now not becoming that way. It's like you can kind of go out with your girlfriends and be like, oh, you know how he is, or he can go out there and hang out with his buddies and be like, you know how she is. She just always hangs out in her bedroom, or whatever. And it's just normal. But now the point is that it's becoming unsettling. You're getting tired of it. Something happened, when all of this happened and this whatever really happened and took place, because it's going to be different for everybody in the near past, it got you over here. This was what made this energy say, you know what, I'm not comfortable anymore. How about that? I'm not as comfortable as I was before. And then maybe it's kind of like because you had this kind of wake up call with the Nine of Swords upside down to make you understand, you know what, this is just not where I want to be. Okay. So what is the main purpose for your person and yourself? Both of you need to love yourself first, because you're deceiving yourselves. Both of you are deceiving yourselves. Literally both of you. Because neither of you are really happy, right? So you both need to find the love for yourself and stop deceiving each other. Stop wearing the false mask of you both, right? This isn't Mardi Gras, right? Or maybe in your house it is Mardi Gras, right? And you know it. And you're like, nope, my house is Mardi Gras. Put my mask on and I'm ready to go because I got my fake smile on and I'm crying inside. Okay. So for healing reasons, I'm going to give you some healing cards that you can do at this time for meditation reasons. Something, to get yourself going. Create something, get a hobby, right? Build something, accomplish something, right? Give yourself a little hobby to keep yourself enjoyed. Go outside and work with your flowers. Build a garden. If you already have a garden, a lot of you already do, go work with your flowers. Take some time off for yourself throughout the day to go really, work within that garden area. Kind of sit there, relax, meditate within your own creations. Okay. For others of you, can you actually work with crystals? Some of you actually do that. So work with your crystals. Your connection to crystals and gemstones is to channel your healing energy. Okay, so these things will actually help you heal. Amethyst is very good, for those of you who are wondering. Okay. And for others of you, hang out with family a little more. I even felt it deep down inside too, like we don't really hang out with family. Hang out with your family, letting your friends and family as the center of your life purpose. Take the kid to the creek, go to the park. I know it's hard because it's a COVID thing, but you can do this. Okay, and that was for you, my friends. And until next time, peace and love. Bye-bye.